So guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about vintage fashion and men's fashion. Today we're going to talk about one of the most iconic skateboarder shoes, and this will be a short video about the history of the Vans Old Skool. I have a pair too now. I bought them during the Christmas holidays and I love them, so we talk about these shoes. So these shoes were designed by the Vans co-founder Paul Doren that sketched a basic canvas skate shoe with a waffle sole and a white leather jet stripe to the side. Paul Doren was born on June 12, 1930. He's one of the founders of Vans, a shoes company in the US. Paul Doren is one of the two children of Johnson and Rena Doren. His father was an inventor, while his mother was a seamstress. Doren dropped out of school at the age of 14 when he was in the 8th grade. Interested in horses, he went to the racetracks every day. There, he became known as the Dutch the Clutch. His mother then insisted that he get a job in the shoe factory. His job entailed sweeping the floors and making shoes. Paul eventually became the executive vice president of the company at just 34 years old. On March 16, 1966, at 704 East Broadway in Anaheim, California, brothers Paul Doren and James Doren and Gordon Seeley opened the first Vans store under the name of the Doren Rubber Company. The sneaker debuted in 1977, was firstly named Style 36, and it became a big hit among the rebellious skate community of the 1970s California and beyond. During the 1980s, the customization of Vans Old Skool became very popular, and people started to put their spin on the Vans Old Skool. Personalized versions of the sneaker featuring bright colors and scribbled sketches became a common sight on the streets as the Old Skool's popularity continued to grow. Their popularity never faded, even during the 90s with the first collab with Supreme in the mid-90s that marked the beginning of many design projects and many collabs. And those skateboarding shoes were also used by many bands during the late 90s and the early 2000s and were called the band shoes. Were used by bands such as Slayer, Descendants, or Bad Religion. And the Vans Old Skool are still popular in the 2010s, thanks to the skateboarding community and to the music scene. Celebrities such as A$AP Rocky, Kanye West, and Tyler the Creator are rocking these shoes.